So, you arrive at your favorite coffee shop in the morning, and you realize you're a little bit more tired than the normal. So, you think to yourself, I think I probably need a little bit more caffeine. So, you switch from your normal medium sized latte, and you decided to get a large instead. Well, guess what? You just got tricked. More on how you got tricked later on in this video. I've worked many years in the coffee industry. I've made a lot of drinks, managed a lot of shops, worked for a lot of different companies. And with this experience, there are some things I believe you guys should know that the coffee shops don't necessarily educate you on. Let's talk about seasonal drinks. Did you know that their seasonal peppermint mochas is just a combination of their traditional mocha and peppermint syrup that they have all year round? Or maybe the salted caramel mocha that gets popular around October, usually? Guess what? That's just mocha with salted caramel syrup. I mean, there are some coffee shops that add the touch of sea salt on the top, but is that really worth the premium? Or the summertime is about to roll around and you see advertisements for the iced coconut mocha? Well, you guessed it. It's just ice, milk, chocolate sauce, coconut syrup, and your espresso shots. Why the upcharge? On most occasions, the seasonal beverages are just recycled ideas, just combining one or two of the existing syrups that they have year round and add some whipped cream on top and they call it something completely new. I mean, of course there are some exceptions, aka the pumpkin spice. I mean, I'm not sure how you could combine two syrups to make that one. I mean, I guess you could use the power of imagination and combine vanilla with some other flavor and imagine a pumpkin? If imagining the pumpkin isn't your cup of tea and you're really craving that pumpkin spice and it happens to be off season, did you know that some coffee shops actually still carry it year round? And if you can't find pumpkin spice, there's actually a pumpkin pie flavor that a lot of coffee shops use. And now, the second thing we should talk about. How about those ice drinks? Have you ever been so thirsty that you ended up going to a coffee shop and you ordered an ice drink and you ended up finishing it within seconds or minutes and thought to yourself, man, I'm still thirsty, I think I need another one. Sure, you might have been super thirsty, but the real reason this is happening is because most of the time, regardless of the size, 40 to 60%, if not more, of your cup is just pure ice. And unless you're like an Arctic animal and you really need the cold, I don't think there's really a reason that you need that much ice. So keep that in mind the next time you order yourself an ice drink. Although, I do have 2 tips I can share for you to beat the system. The first thing you can do is you could ask for a cup of ice on the side and go no ice for your drink. That way, at least you get a full glass of liquid, so the value is really there. And now the second thing you could try to do. You could ask your barista to shake your drink or mix it with ice first, and then get them to remove it before they serve you the drink. At least that way, your drink will have the cold temperature, and you'll still have a lot of liquid. And now let's talk about the coffee shops that advertise Made Fresh Daily or Baked Fresh Daily. Unless you can smell the baked goods yourself, or they have a large kitchen space and you can actively see people working and baking, you're probably being tricked. Some of these coffee shops are actually ordering their food from a third-party company, which is totally fine as a lot of these places don't actually have enough space to make their own food. But the problem comes when a company is advertising Made Fresh Daily or Baked Fresh Daily, and in fact, the company that is providing them the food is not actually making it fresh daily. It's packed frozen in a box and shipped to them with a manufacturing date from quite some time ago. So if you're someone who really cares about the freshest product possible, be sure to ask your coffee shop when exactly was it made, or if they really make it in-house. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about coffee shops. Have you ever walked into a coffee shop in the morning thinking to yourself, oh man, I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna need a larger size to wake me up this morning. And so you ordered your large French vanilla latte and you took it to the office or to your workplace or to school. Then you drank it, and then slowly you ended up getting more tired versus more alert. Why is that? This is because most coffee shops, for small size drinks, you're only getting one single shot of espresso. And then in the medium and the large, you're actually, in both cases, only getting 2 shots of espresso. So when you decided to order the large instead of your normal medium, thinking it would wake you up, but in fact, you actually just ordered yourself extra milk and extra sweetener, which, in both cases, those 2 things usually make you a little more drowsy and sleepy, right? So if you really needed something to wake you up in the morning, maybe avoid upsizing and just asking for additional shots of espresso. Or just skip the milk altogether and get a Americano or just a drip coffee. I guess you can't say that the coffee shops are scamming us or anything, but they definitely are taking advantage of our lack of knowledge. So be sure to keep these things in mind the next time you're ordering your drink. Don't be afraid to ask your barista all the right questions. Ask how many shots of espresso is in your drink. Ask for no ice or less ice. Ask when exactly was my baked good made. Or ask what exactly is in my seasonal drink. Knowledge is definitely power, so keep these things in mind the next time you're ordering your drink and you should be fine. Thanks so much for watching this video. Like it below and leave some comments. Tell me about your coffee shop experiences, your coffee shop questions, anything like that. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.